What's up, guys? So today I'm at my friend's house, and maybe this STI looks familiar. I raced it in one of my older videos, which I'm going to post right here, but it's fully built, and at the moment he's breaking it in, and in a couple weeks he's going for a tune. So I might not win this race coming up, but we'll see what happens. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a compression test on your Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution GSR. So first, with your car, you should get your owner's manual. And if you flip to page 923, it has the complete list of all of your fuses. So first, we have to pull the ignition coil and also the fuel pump. The ignition coil is 10 amps and the fuel pump is 20 amps, but the numbers to pull are 21 and 23. So this is the fuse box. Just pull off this clamp, push it forward, and then pull off your fuse box cover. Next, you have little clips here that make the job easier to remove your fuses. So 20 is going to be removed. And just put it in the fuse box. And then 10 is going to be removed. The reason why we remove these fuses is to not pump fuel, causing the cylinder to flood. Another reason why we did remove the coil fuse is the coils are still going to try to get power to start the car. All right, so now my buddy George, he's gonna remove the coils, which will then give us access to the spark plugs, so we can do the compression test. One thing that George has that I did not have is a gear wrench 5/8 inch swivel spark plug socket. Basically, this is just going to make the process easier of removing your spark plug. It's pretty cheap and you could get it at AutoZone or an auto parts store. So one thing that George actually mentioned to me, there is a metal piece inside, a magnet, to catch your spark plug and pull it out. But one thing before you remove your spark plug, make sure to hand feel the plug to make sure that it's snug, so you don't actually strip the nut around your spark plug, causing your spark plug to stay stuck inside your engine. Alright, so actually we had to buy an adapter for the compression test. This is a 12 millimeter, and this is for the 18 millimeter for his STI, but the Evo takes 12 millimeter, so
good to know.
Let's start. Yeah, very good to know. Basically, he already screwed in the rubber hosing into the spark plug outlet. And now we're going to crank the motor, and he's going to tell me stop, so as we see what compression it's going to push to.
Go.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
Yeah, you're good. Yo, it's not good. Okay, stop.
Sorry guys, I did not mean to scare you. Nothing is wrong with the Evo. That's the reason why that cylinder ran such slow compression, is the car sat too long before we did the compression test. So the compression test should be done when the car is at warm or normal operating temperature. So that means start the car up for about 5 minutes or less and then do the compression test. So what happens is your piston rings, they expand when your car starts to warm up, and then it provides the proper sealing between your cylinder wall and the piston in order for your engine to properly compress and make the combustion. But when it's hugged up against your piston, when it's cold and it shrinks, well, there's a little bit of clearance between the seal and the cylinder wall, causing low compression readings. So make sure your engine is warm before you do the cylinder test.